ट्रेन टिकट, बस टिकट, समथिंग इज रिक्वायर्ड टू बी, और या ये बता देते कि कौन सी गाड़ी से पुलिस वाले गए थे लेने के लिए केरला इनको। ऐसा प्लांटेड विटनेस है ये पुलिस का। अगर केरल गया था, पकड़ के लाए थे, तो पुलिस इज ओब्लाइज्ड। यू वांट एन ऑब्जर्वेशन ऑन दिस, वी कैन मेक एन ऑब्जर्वेशन अगेंस्ट द आईओ। वकील साहब
जी सर।
20 9 से क्या लाश बात कर रही थी, और आपका खुद आईओ वो कहता है, आरक्षक कहता है कि मैंने सिर्फ कैफे के डिटेल्स के आधार पर लिख लिया किसके पास सिम थी। इन पुलिस अधिकारियों की जांच होना चाहिए जो जब्ती बनाते हैं इस तरीके की।
मेमोरेंडम के अनुसार यदि देखें,
अरे वो ठीक है, मेमोरेंडम तो देख लेते हैं। ये जो लोअर की जब्ती बनाते हैं और ये जो बनियान की जब्ती बनाते हैं एक्यूज के घर से, उसकी जांच, उनकी जांच होना चाहिए। He has been planted by the police, for which we shall be ordering a separate inquiry against the IO to be conducted by the senior police official for making false accusations and planting false witnesses. चलिए, ये तो एविडेंस किसी मतलब की नहीं है।
चेन ऑफ सर्कमस्टेंसेस देखेंगे
कैसे जुड़ जाएंगे भाई
सर।
4 महीने तक कोई आदमी साइलेंट है, आपने उसके घर खाना खाया, उसके घर सोए, आपने घटना देखी, अगले दिन सुबह चाय पी कर मुंह हाथ धोकर निकल पड़े वहां से, एंड यू आर नॉट रिपोर्टिंग एनीथिंग टू एनीबडी फॉर 4 months। इसको क्या रिलायबल विटनेस है ये?
सर मोटिव देखेंगे, पीडब्ल्यू
मोटिव आएंगे पहले, ये सर्कमस्टेंस मतलब आई विटनेस अकाउंट नहीं है पहली बार।
आई विटनेस नहीं,
पीडब्ल्यू4 तो अपने आप को आई विटनेस क्लेम कर रहे हैं।
ये कह रहे थे दोनों मारपीट कर रहे थे।
हाँ
जी सर।
जी, आप सर्कमस्टेंसेस पर आइए, क्या सर्कमस्टेंसेस हैं, क्या लिखें जज साहब ने सर्कमस्टेंसेस
की है सर। घटना के बाद ये केरल चला गया था।
कौन केरल चला गया?
ये जो जिसका अभी PW6 पढ़ रहे थे सर।
हाँ,
पुलिस मुझे केरल पकड़कर लाई थी।
केरल चला गया था तो उसके पहले उसने बताया, और क्या प्रमाण है कि ये केरल चला गया था? प्रोसिक्यूशन विल हैव टू, अगर पकड़कर लाई तो उसकी टिकट प्रस्तुत करेगी। कहाँ है केरल से टिकट आने वाली एग्जिबिट?
नहीं वो नहीं सर।
अरे भाई, आपको अगर गोवा से पकड़ के लाएंगे तो टिकट आएगी, साथ में नहीं आएगी?
जी सर।
बिगर टिकट क्या आओगे? To substantiate that you were working at Kerala and you were brought from Kerala
जी सर
by the police, some train ticket, bus ticket, something is required to be, और या ये बता देते कि कौन सी गाड़ी से पुलिस वाले गए थे लेने के लिए केरला इनको। आईओ ने कहा है क्या सर? सब प्लांटेड विटनेस है ये पुलिस का। अगर केरल गया था, पकड़ के लाए थे, तो पुलिस इज ओब्लाइज्ड। If you want an observation on this, we can make an observation against the IO।
इसके अलावा CDR है सर।
हाँ CDR बताइए, CDR पे आइए। क्या है CDR एग्जिबिट?
34 सर।
हाँ, और किस गवाह ने प्रमाणित की है CDR को?
अरे ये तो देख लिया
आप,
साइबर से उसमें घटना की जानकारी।
क्रॉस में तो इसने पूरा उड़ गया।
आखिरी लाइन देखिए क्रॉस की सबसे नेक्स्ट पेज पे।
ये कहना सही है कि जब पुलिस मुझे केरल से लेकर आई और पुलिस ने मुझे घटना के बारे में बताया, तब मुझे घटना की जानकारी हुई।
जी हाँ सर, आखिरी में तो
खत्म हो गया ये गवाह?
जी सर खत्म।
क्या अभी भी चलाना है इसको?
नहीं सर, ये तो खत्म हो गया कि आखिरी में दे दिया। ये कहना सही है कि जब पुलिस मेरे केरल से आई थी, मुझे घटना के बारे में बताया था, तब मुझे जानकारी हुई।
कितनी लापरवाही से प्रोसिक्यूशन कंडक्ट होता है आपके यहाँ। फिर आप CDR का गवाह कौन है?
PW12
तो भटेरे क्या कह रहे हैं?
ये कि हमारी लड़की का जो मोबाइल था, लड़के डिसीज से कॉलिंग हुई थी उस दिन।
किस तारीख से कब तक?
ये सर 19/1/2021 से लेके 25/9/2021 तक कई बार बात हुई है।
हाँ।
और जिस दिन की घटना है 20/9/2021 से 9 बजे करीब 19।
वो घर से कब गायब हुआ था?
ये 20 तारीख 20 तारीख को बोला सर।
20/9/21 को खाना खाते थे।
23/9 को 20/9 को हो गया था, 23/9 को रिपोर्ट हुई है गुमशुदगी की रिपोर्ट। और लाश कब मिली है?
5 दिन बाद 29 तारीख 25 को सर।
तो 25 तक तो बात कर रहा था वो आपके लड़की से। क्या लोकेशन आई है उसकी मृतक की?
और लोकेशन के बारे में नहीं सर, CDR के बारे में।
लोकेशन तो बतानी पड़ेगी ना आपको।
जी सर।
कि वह उसी लोकेलिटी में था जिस लोकेलिटी में एक्यूज रहते हैं। डेड बॉडी कहाँ से रिकवर हुई है?
जंगल
सर।
कौन से जंगल से भाई?
ये डोवन वाले जंगल सर, रानीगंज।
हाँ, कितना दूर है?
इसमें
वो लड़की एग्जामिन हुई है क्या आपकी? एक्यूज की लड़की एग्जामिन हुई है क्या?
ये कह रहे कि जो घटना से उसकी दूरी जाने पहुंचने लगभग 2 घंटे।
1 सेकंड। अरे वकील साहब, आप कुछ भी बता रहे हैं। प्रियंका 15 राजेंद्र मृतक की बहन है। मैंने आपसे सवाल क्या पूछा? वह लड़की जिससे राजेंद्र बात करता था, जिसके कॉल डिटेल्स लगाए हैं, वो लड़की एग्जामिन हुई है क्या? कुछ भी पूछ।
वो नहीं हुई सर।
शी वुड हैव बीन द बेस्ट विटनेस। वो परेशान करता था, क्या करता था? डेड बॉडी की पोस्टमार्टम कब का है?
पोस्टमार्टम PW16 है सर।
आपका किस तारीख का है? 25/9 का तो पोस्टमार्टम है, 20/9 को गया है, लाश पूरी गल गई, तो ये कॉल डिटेल्स क्या करेंगे वकील साहब?
जी सर।
20/9 से क्या लाश बात कर रही थी, और आपका खुद आईओ वो कहता है, आरक्षक कहता है कि मैंने सिर्फ कैफे के डिटेल्स के आधार पर लिख लिया किसके पास सिम थी। ड्यूरेशन ऑफ डेथ क्या बता रहे हैं इसमें? शव परीक्षण करने से 4 से 6 दिन के भीतर। इसको निकला है ना घर से,
जी।
तभी हत्या हो गई, तो इसका फोन कॉल कैसे कलेक्ट होंगे?
और इसमें एक और सर, सीजर जो है मृतक का जो लोअर है सर,
हाँ,
वो इनके घर से मेमोरेंडम से होता है।
आप भी समझते हैं कोई लोअर ले जाएगा?
देखिए सर, लोबर जो जब्ती अलग अलग कलर है।
हैं?
टोटल इतने ही है सर इसमें,
क्या बोल रहे हैं?
टोटल एविडेंस इतने ही सर्कमस्टांसेस।
कुछ सर्कमस्टांसेस पूरे ही नहीं हो रहे।
हाँ, पूरे नहीं हो रहे सर इसमें।
मतलब जैसे पहले शेर का शिकार करते थे तो सिर काट के रख लेते थे ड्राइंग रूम में सजाने पर,
ऐसे लोअर रख लेते, ऐसे लोअर रख लेते हैं, बनियान ले जाते उठाकर।
रख लेते
बहुत बहुमूल्य संपत्ति है बनियान और लोअर, वो कहीं मिलती नहीं बाजार में। इन पुलिस अधिकारियों की जांच होना चाहिए जो जब्ती बनाते हैं इस तरीके की।
मेमोरेंडम के अनुसार यदि देखिए,
अरे वो ठीक है, मेमोरेंडम तो देख लेते हैं। ये जो लोअर की जब्ती बनाते हैं और ये जो बनियान की जब्ती बनाते हैं एक्यूज के घर से, उसकी जांच, उनकी जांच होना चाहिए। That they waste so much of judicial time, both of the trial court and the high court, in their zeal to falsely implicate people. कहाँ हो रही है चेन ऑफ सर्कमस्टांसेस पूरी?
मेडिकल रिपोर्ट देखेंगे सर, पीएम रिपोर्ट में तो जो मेमोरेंडम दिया है,
हाँ,
उसको कॉर्पोरेट, उसका प्राइवेट पार्ट काटा है, उसको कॉर्पोरेट कर दिया।
प्राइवेट पार्ट कहाँ से जब्त हुआ? मेमोरेंडम की क्या क्या मान्यता रहती है?
हाँ,
उससे हो जाएगा, मेमोरेंडम से कॉर्पोरेट हो जाएगा ये चीज। लाश की रिकवरी के बाद मेमोरेंडम बना,
जी सर।
उसमें कुछ भी लिख दो है आप, एक्यूटल लिखा रहे हैं इसमें।
जी सर।
देखिएगा, Learned counsel for the appellant submits that it's a case of no evidence. Learned trial court has convicted the appellants on the basis of wrong appreciation of evidence of PW 6. She has also stated that on 25/9/21, dead body was recovered. Full stop. She has further stated that lower and underwear of the victim was not available at the place of the incident. Full stop. She has further stated that Rajendra had a love affair with the daughter of the appellant Nansing, namely Sonkali, and therefore it was alleged that Nansing murdered Rajendra. Full stop. This witness admitted in cross-examination that the distance of the place where dead body was recovered from her house is such that it will take 2 hours to reach there. She has also admitted that they had no doubt on anybody. Full stop. She also admitted that several wild animals are living in the jungle and many a times a leopard visits their village taking away their goats and dog. Full stop. She also admitted in para 6 that when villagers had collected, then they had opined that some wild animal had killed her brother. Full stop. In para 5, she has admitted that villagers go to the jungle for nistar, that is to answer call of nature and also to collect dry and firewood. Full stop. She has also admitted that police kept on visiting her village for about 1.5 months, and on each occasion they used to catch hold of one or the other person and used to take them to the police station. Next pair. PW2 Lakhan Pandre is father of the deceased. He is also author of the missing person report exhibit P1. Full stop. He had signed Dastayabi Panchnama exhibit P2. Full stop. He is also signatory of dead body identification Panchnama exhibit P3 and states that on his instance unnumbered Merg exhibit P9 and P10 were prepared. Full stop. He further admits that underwear and lower of deceased Rajendra were recovered from the house of Nansing, and that was identified by him by exhibit P12. In Raniganj forest, mobile SIM and Danda were searched, but they were not recovered from the jungle. Full stop. In cross-examination, इसमें तो मना करता बाद में आएगा. In cross-examination, PW2 admits that his son was wearing a blue color lower, and in his report exhibit P1, black color is wrongly mentioned. Full stop. In fact, the recovery memo of lower exhibit P18 drawn on 1/2/2022 makes mention of recovery of a blue color lower at the instance of appellant Nansing. Full stop. It also makes mention of recovery of a blue color underwear. Full stop. Thus, it is evident that in report exhibit P1, color of the lower is different than what was recovered at the instance of the appellant Nansing. Next para. In para 8, this witness admits that he had never made any complaint in regard to relationship of his son with daughter of Nansing, and police was visiting their village for 2 months and was troubling the villagers on one or the other count. Next para. PW3 Bhatte Singh is the uncle of the deceased and has stated that at the instance of Sandeep, a green color gamcha mobile of Vivo company was recovered from the jungle of Raniganj, thus by exhibit P17. Thus it is evident that neither the mobile of the deceased nor gamcha was recovered from the house of Sandeep or Nansing, but it was recovered from an open place, and therefore that recovery has little or no meaning. Next para. This witness admitted that till February 2022, no clue was available as to the cause of death of Rajendra. Full stop. In para 10, he admits that if in the FIR it is mentioned that Rajendra was wearing black color lower, then the reason for mentioning such thing is not known to him. Full stop. He admitted that after 4 months, police had recovered certain items, and on the basis of recovery, he is taking names of the appellants as the assailants. Next para. PW4 Mannobai is the mother of the deceased Rajendra. Full stop. She has admitted that on the date of the incident, Nansing and Sandeep were kept in the police station for the whole night and then they were released. This sequence continued for about a period of 4 months. Then a person named Chansing came. He was called to the police station and then he stated that he had stayed in the house of Nansing. He had stayed in the house of Kumar Singh at some distance from the house of Nansing, and therefore at his instance police had arrested Nansing and Sandeep. Full stop. She has admitted that during investigation for a period of 4 months, no recovery was made, and later on, after 4 months, recovery was made. Full stop. PW5 Ramli Bai is hostile. PW6 Chen Singh, who is the star prosecution witness, stated that he had visited house of Rakesh on a motorcycle. On return, his motorcycle developed certain snag. Full stop. It was not starting. Full stop. On way, he met Nansing. Full stop. When he complained, then Nansing tried to start his motorcycle, but even when he too could not repair it, then it was 7:30 p.m. Nansing asked him to stay with him. Full stop. This witness stated that he had stayed in the house of Nansing, and after having food, he had slept with Sandeep. Full stop. This is contrary to the statements of PW4 Mannobai, who stated that PW6 had stayed in the house of Kumar Singh, which is at some distance from the house of Nansing. Next pair. In cross-examination, PW6 admits that he had gone to Kerala, but it is interesting that prosecution did not produce the tickets of he being brought from Kerala as is made out by the police. Full stop. He admits that he had not informed anybody for this duration of 3-4 days when he was present in the village. However, in the last 3 lines of cross-examination, he admits that when police had brought him from Kerala and had informed him about the incident, then he gathered information about the incident. Thus, it is evident that PW6 Chain Singh is not a witness of last scene or an eyewitness. He has been planted by the police, for which we shall be ordering a separate inquiry against the IO to be conducted by the senior police official for making false accusations and planting false witnesses. Full stop. Next pair. As far as PW12 Shri Suresh Bhatere is concerned, he is the person who had collected call detail tower location, CDR, cafe, and also 65B certificate. Full stop. He has, it is through these CDR details contained in exhibit P31, P32, P33 and P34, P35. It is mentioned that phone of Rajendra was in contact with mobile number of the daughter of the accused from 19/9/21 to 25/9/21. However, in cross-examination, this witness admits that the mobile numbers which are mentioned on exhibit P29 are the ones in regard to which he had collected information from the cafe, but he cannot say that as to who were using those mobile phone numbers. Next para. Interesting aspect is that postmortem doctor, namely PW16 Dr. Dinesh Taksande, has opined in para 4 that he had conducted postmortem on 25/9, 26/9 है. Postmortem report is exhibit. वकील साहब इतना जल्दी से बताया करो ना. सब हमारे भरोसे आते हो बहस करने के लिए.
P41
इसमें डेट क्या है? हाँ. आप लोगों को ₹1 फीस नहीं मिलना चाहिए. Conducted postmortem on 25/9/2021 and opined that death had occurred 4 to 6 days within 4 to 6 days of the starting of the postmortem. Thus, evidence of PW4 that deceased was in constant touch with the daughter of the accused persons from 19/9 to 25/9 is falsified in terms of the postmortem report, because as we understand in the common parlance, science has yet not so developed it to enable a deceased person to connect through the mobile phone and talk to the daughter of the accused persons. Full stop. This is another lacuna which reveals that how dishonest is the status of investigation in the state of Madhya Pradesh. And all the prosecution witnesses, including the police officials, resort to lies to just complete investigation and file charge sheet rather than carrying out honest, transparent and independent investigation. Next pair. Dr. Dinesh Kumar Taksade has stated that death had occurred on account of severing of the private part and also on account of fracture in the hyoid bone, which may be the cause of, which may be due to strangulation. He has stated that the death was homicidal in nature. However, in cross-examination, he has admitted that body had decomposed. Full stop. He admitted that it cannot be said as to whether first injury was caused to the thyroid gland and then private part was severed or vice versa. Full stop. Next pair. Thus, it is evident that prosecution has failed to complete the chain of circumstances. Full stop. Though they have attached a motive that daughter of Singh and sister of appellant number 2 Sandeep was in live contact with deceased Rajendra and that enraged the family, resulting in the motive to eliminate Rajendra. But interestingly, prosecution did not deem it proper to examine Sonkali to take her version as to whether Rajendra was in relationship with her and whether he was teasing her or was in serious relationship, and also to find out as to whether the family members were not approving their relationship, resulting in discord in the family. No such evidence has been produced by the prosecution to substantiate the motive. Next pair. As PW6 has stated that he came to know of the incident on coming back from Kerala when police had brought him. Leaves no iota of doubt that he is a planted witness. He has been planted by the police in their zeal to complete the investigation without maintaining the integrity of investigation. Next pair. PW1. Sister of the victim, Rajendra, namely Priyanka Pandre, has admitted that police was harassing her villagers and nobody had expressed any doubt over the appellants. Full stop. If the theory of prosecution is to be believed that victim was in relationship with the daughter of the appellant number 1 and sister of appellant number 2, then there was no reason for them to not to express their doubt on the appellants. Full stop. It is not a new discovery which came to their notice after PW6 was brought from Kerala. Full stop. Secondly, all the witnesses have admitted that all the PW1, PW2, PW3 have admitted that they had not expressed any doubt on anybody for a long duration. A police was regularly visiting their village and were harassing the villagers, and in their zeal to complete the investigation, they had said that anybody who helps in recovery will be suitably rewarded. Full stop. When this piece of evidence is taken into consideration, then
ये सीरिया 65 के टेलीफोन डिपार्टमेंट में तो ही नहीं बने।
Full stop.
ये वही प्रूव कर सकते हैं।
It has also come on record that none of the telecom companies which had provided connection to Rajendra and Sonkali have been examined. No certificate under section 65B Evidence Act was obtained from these personals of the he was proved by the independent witnesses belonging to the telecom company. Full stop. PW12 has admitted that he had not investigated as to who were the actual users of the 2 mobile numbers mentioned above, and therefore we are of the opinion that prosecution has utterly failed to complete the chain of circumstances. Full stop. Thus, in the light of the law laid down by Supreme Court in Sharad Birdi Chand Sarda versus the State of Maharashtra 1984 SCC 116, where Honorable Supreme Court had observed as under para 153 quote kar dijiyega, and therefore since prosecution has failed to complete the chain of circumstances and they have stooped down to implant witnesses, which erodes the presumption of police carrying out investigation in good faith, chain of circumstances is not complete, and therefore impugned judgment of conviction is set aside. Appellants be set free immediately if not required in any other case. Full stop. Director General of Police is directed to issue appropriate guidelines for proper investigation and institute proper departmental inquiry against the IO and other police personnel who were involved in the case, list of which shall be furnished by